was thinking of taking tea in with me. Save me brewing up every 5 minutes.
Yeah, why don't you?
But I'm the oldest one in that book, is Jamie. I don't want to be the old biddy with a flask.
I don't think anyone's going to notice, are they?
Oh, people will notice, all right. They always do. I haven't eaten a thing yet this morning.
Well, you should do. I'm taking this up to Frankie.
Well, I can't. My stomach's going.
Mum, you've done really well getting this job.
I know it's not much, but...
Stop it. I'm proud of you.
Oh, morning.
I was going to bring this up to you.
Oh, thanks.
How you feeling?
Never better. I'll just take this for now. I'm going to get a shower.
Yeah, you wash that man right out of your hair.
Already have.
But it gets easier with time. You're doing really well.
Well, I don't know about that, but I know I'm over him.
Well, it took me 15 years, so yeah. I'd say you're doing pretty good.
I've met you around at Craig's in case anyone's interested.
You are not.
Why not?
Because you're round there too often as it is.
Oh yeah, and I'm bringing my mate home as well.
Oh, yeah, and did you ask me if it was all right?
Well, I was gonna, but you were busy.
Yeah, well, I am still too busy to go out shopping for food for people that were turning up unannounced.
Oh, give him my share. Problem solved.
This once lady. So who is this friend, anyway?
Oh, we did a history project together. I think you'll like her.
Yeah, I'm sure we will.
She's dying to meet you.
Funny things, eyes. We chuck 'em out bit bucketful in our trade. One thing we've no use for.
He's going to be fine, Fred.
Say he's not.
No, I won't.
Lose an eye, you lose more than half your sight. A man's no perspective.
Yes, and I could say the same about you. Now, even if Ashley's eyesight isn't perfect, and I'm sure it will be, he's still got his health and his family and everything he had before.
Forgive me, Claire. You never seen me bone a port shoulder or trim a loin chop with one eye closed, have you?
What are you saying?
I tell you what happened to him that tries. He loses his fingers at best, at worst he loses his customers. Butcher is a precision business. Skilled eye, 2 of them.
Oh, hiya, love. You wish Ashley the best of luck from me, won't you?
Aye, haven't he'll need it.
Right, are we ready then?
If you've got a minute, drop your suit in. I'll pop it round the cleaners.
Oh, what for?
What for, she says. You're not told her about the coach and four that's whisking us off tomorrow night?
I'm sorry, Beverly. I just haven't got the heart for it in cold light of day.
Are you sure, Fred? I know how much you were looking forward to it.
I don't mind if you go, and I know Ashley wouldn't.
No, I don't know why I mentioned it in the first place. We'll do so much at a later date.
No need for that, Fred.
Maybe when we've got something to celebrate, eh?
I said, look, the worst mistake you can make is to overdo the hearts and flowers bit. What did he do?
He overdoes it.
Exactly. When I tried to console him because it all went wrong, he wouldn't listen. So I asked myself, was there anything else that I could do as a father? And the answer's no.
Mike? Is this what I think it is?
Is that the cheque that went AWOL?
It was in your pocket. Loose. Well, you must have put it there.
It's all right. No harm's done.
I thought you and Danny had a barney about that.
Look, he's just about to lose his wife. That's what he should be worrying about, not a cheque.
You're the one who lost it.
No, I didn't, because it's here.
And you don't remember putting it there.
Have you got any idea how many pieces of paper I have to deal with in the course of a working day?
It's okay to do less. I thought Danny was there to lighten the load.
Who said I wanted the load lightening?
Well, this speaks for itself, don't you think?
Look, this is a cheque made out to my company. Now, when you find it in somebody else's jacket, that's when you start making a fuss.
Bit late for the 1,000-yard stare, ain't it, son?
You what?
You got what you wanted? Is this what you was after?
I just wanted you to stay away from Frankie.
And it worked. So why are you walking away? What else do you want?
I wanted you, my dad, not to jump my girlfriend. That do ya?
I know. And you did what a man does. I don't hold it against you, because if I did, Jay, I'd have given you one to match. All you've done, son, is clear the air, that's all.
You think this puts us on some kind of level, do you?
I don't see why not. Talk to me, Jamie. No one wants things to stay the way they
It's
are.
what Frankie wants that matters.
Agreed. And I've got the message now. Please, can we move on?
Don't worry. She has done.
When's the moment of truth?
I'm next on the doctor's rounds. All he did say, might not be 100% straight away.
No, no. Well, as long as you're on the right road, we can all look on bright side. Can't we keep your chin up, eh?
He's doing.
Just don't build it up, that's all.
Hey, you're not, are you, Fred? You're just, trying to be positive.
You're in good hands. The miracle workers here, you know, it's the miracle workers.
I know.
Why do they always keep you waiting at a time like this?
Do tell Ashley and Claire that my thoughts are with them.
I will. And mine are with Fred, so that's the whole family covered.
Shame about the ball.
I feel silly even talking about it now, but once my frock was out of mothballs...
Oh, no, I understand completely. It's something I'd love to do myself.
Well, go on then, for heaven's sake. Norris has got tickets.
Yes.
Oh, you're stuck in with him every other night of the year. This would be like getting parole.
Maybe I can drop a hint his way.
Oh, beggar that. There's not many that'd give him house room. Tell him it's payback.
There is something about these dark nights that makes you yearn for a bit of a lift.
And a reason to get dolled up.
Maybe even take a turn around the floor.
Dogs have been at this again. Filth.
And Norris. Don't forget Norris.
Well, you can't have everything.
How much will we know straight off?
You may find your vision is still impaired.
Impaired?
It's possible that the retina's still reattaching itself, in which case you might find your sight is slightly patchy.
Patchy?
I've told you this already, Dad. He's a bit slow on the uptake.
Ready?
I'll never be.
How's that? Don't be worried if your vision's murky at first.
There's nothing. It's just black.
It's all right, Ashley.
It's not. You said my vision might be impaired.
Wait a few seconds for the eye to adjust.
This isn't impaired. I can't see.
We have it.
Red wine, please. So, any news on Cyclops? All right, Bev?
I was.
What?
Come here. Bev, I'm not messing. Work on him. If you're not going, that's it. I am not heading off with him on my own.
Oh, give over. You've handled worse than Diggory before.
Worse than Diggory, there's a thought.
I need someone there to keep an eye on me.
Don't you trust yourself?
I don't trust myself not to lamp him. How did I manage to sink so low?
Time and a half and booze on tap. Fill your boots, there's no shame in it.
If my flesh don't crawl off my body first.
Oh, you're well romantic, you.
I'm not freeloading. End of chat.
No,
just put that away. The tickets have already been paid for.
Aye, out of your purse. Now, come on, take it.
No. Between you, me and my accountant, I'll probably write them off as a business expense, so you'll be saving me money.
Aye, well, I'm paying for the taxi there and back, no debate.
Now, for the suit, I've had a little fight.
Oh, what the devil's that when it's at all?
Well, yes, I know what you're worrying about. You're worrying about the cost, but don't, because, actually, I got it from a charity shop.
Yeah, well, even so, it must have cost you 20 quid at least.
Ooh. Well, I'm sorry, I couldn't help overhearing. That was quite some find, Audrey. Which charity shop was it from? Why? Sorry, it's just that I do a lot of pricing for the Friends of Weatherfield Hospital. We get some excellent donations, but I don't often see anything that pristine.
Well, some folk have got more brass than brain cells.
Well, I must have just struck lucky. Right, I'll get the drinks in.
Hey, wash your ruddy mouth out, woman. I'm getting them in.
Right.
Oh, no, honestly, you didn't. We did. No way.
Hi, Mum. Hiya. Are you going to introduce us?
Oh, loving the dialy. I'm Nicolette. You're Sally, aren't you?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I've heard all about you.
Well, that's that then.
At least you can come home now.
I knew it.
Fred.
No. We should have been straight with him from the off. We shouldn't have dressed things up.
And what would that have achieved?
He knows what I mean. I say he knows what I'm talking about. He could have prepared his soul.
How'd prepare yourself for losing an eye?
You've not lost anything.
I might as well have done.
That's not what she said.
When did they ever talk straight?
There's every chance you'll get the sight back.
Some degree, she said.
Think of that 80% chance.
Some degree.
Shut up! I've come here to make my husband feel better, and if you can't help me, then go home!
I'm sorry. I just wish that him that were responsible were here. Let him see what he's done to us.
Yeah, well, you know Nicolette? She's got a tattoo, a real one.
Do you want to know what of?
Go on, then.
A horny little devil. Do you want to know where?
Not especially, no.
He peeps off my thong. He's got a fork and all. Hiya, I'm Nicolette.
Wait in a sec. Just wash my hands.
So what do your parents think about that?
They're not bothered.
They don't know.
But if I told them, they wouldn't be fussed. Do you see much of your real dad?
Sorry?
I am Sophie's dad.
How come? You said your mum and dad remarried.
They did. To each other.
You are joking me. Oh, that's off its head. I mean, it's brilliant, but how Trisha's that?
What about your family, Nicolette? Do your parents live together?
Sort of. They share a bedroom, but they don't do out. I can tell you that.
I'm not sure they'd be happy to hear you discussing things like that with strangers.
We're not, though. Are you going to tell her?
Tell me what?
Well, we was in history and we decided to look up our family trees. And you know Grandad? Your dad? Well, he had a sister, didn't he? Your Auntie Velda.
Yeah.
Her son's my dad. Her maiden name was Seddon.
So was yours.
Well, yeah, but...
See, and we knew we had this connection. So it turned out we're cousins, you know?
You're my Auntie Sal. How cool's that?
All right, Pen, have to be quick, love. I'm properly under the cosh here.
Oh, it won't take long.
Really? You look like you've got your serious chat face onto me.
Yeah. Do you think there's something odd about Mike?
Ha! You sure you want me to answer that? How do you mean? Go on.
Well, there's this check thing which you know about.
Yes.
It's not just that. A few times he's done things, like forgotten things.
What, you reckon he's losing his marbles?
I don't know. I just can't
can't not ask the question.
All right. Well, listen, the stuff between me and Frank's hitting pretty hard, you know what I mean?
Being preoccupied is one thing. I'm talking about something more serious.
Well, I'm sad to admit it, Pim, but I've probably spent more time with the old fella than I did with my own wife, which might be the source of my trouble.
No, but this is... You spend all your time with someone and things deteriorate. It happens. Slowly.
Yeah, well, I ain't one to let it slide, love, you know what I mean?
Look, I'm not criticising the way you're running the business.
Pen, look. He is sharper than me and 10 times as deadly. Got it? And if that ever changes, trust me, I'll be the first to tell you. How about that? OK?
My mum, right, she's so rubbish. She never gets us out nice like this.
Really?
This is well lush. I'll have this if it's going begging.
Yeah, of course you can.
And now we're here, we can talk about them CDs you're going to lend me.
Not the word is borrow.
You want them to sell?
Never mind.
See, you can come round whenever you want now. See, she's family.
Where's Uncle Bob?
Hey, who ordered the fog on?
Sal? Sal?
What have we done to deserve this, eh?
Well, what's up?
We rescue her from Paddy Comp, get her into a school that's half decent, and lo and behold, who did she come face to face with?
Oh, she seems all right.
It's not the girl, Kevin, it's her flaming family.
Oh, well, a bit rough and ready, eh?
Scum, Kevin.
I knew your dad wasn't much good, but...
It's not my dad. My dad was Gandhi compared to my Auntie Valda.
Don't recall you saying.
Yeah, because if I told you, you wouldn't want anything to do with me.
Just calm down a bit, Sal.
They lived on Esmeralda Street by Canal. She had fellas trooping in and out of there at all hours. Police carting her off every 5 minutes till she started entertaining them and all.
Yeah, well, that's all ancient history.
People don't change, Kevin. I mean, you saw that girl. Imagine what her parents are like. You know what's happened, don't you? They've sent her round here to have a look because they've heard how well we're doing. Have a nosy, see how the other half live.
Oh, yeah, well, just shut up.
They're devious, Kevin. I mean, that's what the 20 questions were in aid of.
Well, don't say any of this to Sophie, will you, eh?
I've got to do something. I'm not going to let my daughter jump into the same pool of dregs that I've had to drag myself out of.
I'm so sorry, Fred. When it's a child of yours suffering, there's no pain like it. Wish I could do something to help.
This ball, I know I've beggared you about, but would you still consider it?
You want to go now?
You have to cling on to what's good. Grab hold and suck the marrow out of it. Normal life, it's all we've got.
Yes, love.
Gin and tonic, please.
So, you must have some idea who you'd like to accompany you.
Why the interest all of a sudden?
No, I'm just saying you don't need to look too far afield.
Oh, no, no, that's true. No, it's always handy to have a standby.
I'm sorry?
I will say this for Rita, though. I mean, she can make herself very presentable if she's given sufficient notice and she's reliable, you know, like a trusty old warhorse.
I see.
Oh, of course, she'll hum and ah, but underneath she's just like this one, pining for company. Sad, really.
Personal space, Fred. We're having a problem.
Ashley's home. Go and see what you've done, I dare you.
Oh, is that a challenge?
What's happened, Fred?
You haven't. That's what happened. Go on, across the street. If you're that big a man, go and see what damage you've done.
I thought he was on the mend.
Forget that, I say forget that.
Don't get in his face.
Will you shut it?
No, I won't. Fred, it's not Nathan's fault that those two are walking around like Peters and Lee. It was your precious Ashley goading him, winding him up. That's why this has happened.
An eye for an eye. One wrong word, and you felt entitled to blight a young life. Why? Respect. Is that what you wanted?
I'm sorry, Fred.
Tell that to Claire. Tell that to little Joshua. Hell, you're sorry.
All right, Fred. I think you better go now, please.
Like we're going to stay here.
Could have been worse, eh, love?
If only.
I was just on my way to see you, Frank.
Oh, I'm supposed to be flattered, am I?
Oh, come on, baby. You've been in my shoes before, ain't you? Same thing. And what did I do? I waited for you to choose, didn't I?
So I'm as bad as you, am I? Right, fine.
No, don't get the hump. You just ain't hearing me right. What I'm trying to say...
Yes, I am. You're banging on about the past.
No, I'm trying to say...
I'm not interested, Danny.
We both made mistakes.
I'm trying to get on with my life. I'm sick of looking back at who was wrong and who we've hurt along the way. We hurt each other, Danny.
I know.
We can't help it. And it can't happen again. That's why we need a divorce.
No.
Bet it's something to have tea in a mug after all that tea from the machine. You want to see these chops your dad brought home yesterday? I hope he's planning to eat with us. It'd be nice to have a family meal. Right, I think I'll just put the veg on.